today's talk, we have Mr. Allein. Mr. Allein is a veteran in Singapore's advertising. He's a pioneer and also a well-known figure in the industry. He's the founder and curator of Advertising Archive Asia, which aims to preserve advertising and design work. So the talk today is on the sticky, tricky history of advertising in Singapore. I'm sure your interest is piqued. And let's welcome Mr. Allein to share with us more.
These nice people from the library board, you know, they got me really out of a museum. So I sort of been released. It's very strange to be a relic in your own lifetime, you know. I mean, it's kind of pull you out and say, please talk about it. And really I talk about it because it has changed so much. This was my first computer. Didn't know what I could do with it really, but it looked nice. We didn't really link up to the internet until later, so it was like a glorified typewriter, but more difficult. What I didn't realize that this was the start of well, in fact, the start of something terrible, a monster. So it affected a lot of people. It was a revolution that really changed the industry. My first job was as a typographer. That's a job that's disappeared, never heard of again. This was what we used to stick it down. Cow gum. In fact, I think maybe my bad memory these days is so many years of breathing in cow gum fumes, I think, you know. Or maybe I enjoyed the business so much because I was high most of the time on glue. Maybe, I don't know. So this is what we were shooting on. Now this man brings it up to me, but it's all he's got. It's disappearing. Nobody bothers to keep anything. It's such a shame. All the work that he filmed, he hasn't got anymore. Editing, of course, is very important, still is important. But instead of editing totally on the machine, you used to cut bits off. You cut it and stick it with tape. You know, when you look back, you have to laugh at what we used to do, but that's how it was done. We stuck it all together. I had a radio program. I decided I want to have a competition. And that competition would be play a jingle, and then when it came to the name of the product, shut it out. So I rang up the producers and I said, well, can we just get some of the old jingles and we play them and see whether people remember them? They'd thrown them all away when they went digital. They disappeared. And that was the first instance I knew that if we didn't start looking after some of the advertising, it would be gone forever. Someone has to start caring. So I started this, which was the Advertising Archive. And if any of you have got any old ads tucked away, if any of you were in the advertising business at any stage, I want your story. I'm trying to collect them. If you have a picture taken when you were in advertising, just send it to me. Because I want to preserve this. I don't want to see it just, we just lose our history. And it is an interesting, colourful, and a tricky, sticky business.